Getting a credit card that has a 0% intro APR for purchases for at least 15 months is the best way to get an interest-free loan on a big purchase that you guys plan on making soon. Because believe it or not, sometimes new credit cards that you guys are applying for will give you a 0% intro APR on your purchases for typically at least 15 months or more. Now, for those of you that don't understand what a 0% intro APR is, it's actually really simple. If a credit card is offering you guys a 0% intro APR for at least 15 months or more, then what this means is once you guys are approved for this credit card, you will be able to make purchases on this credit card without paying any interest for typically at least 15 months or so. So in other words, you will not be charged money to borrow money for a specific amount of time. Now, the reason why somebody would even want to do this in the first place is because maybe you need to make a big purchase to kickstart your business because you don't have the funds up front in order to do so. The camera that I'm using right now to record this video, I bought almost 10 years ago so that way I could start my YouTube channel. And it wasn't this YouTube channel, it was another YouTube channel that I had before. But the way how I even got this camera, the one I'm using right now to film this video, I got it with a credit card that offers 0% intro APR for the first 15 months on my purchases. And honestly, without that credit card, I would not have this camera that I'm currently using right now. Because at the time being, it was just way too expensive for me. I was just 19 years old at the time. It's like a $1,300 camera, at least at the time being it was, but having an extra $1,300 just to spend on a camera at 19 years old was crazy. So if it wasn't for that credit card that offered a 0% intro APR on my purchases, I literally would not have got a camera at the time being. I wouldn't have been making videos. I wouldn't know how to edit because I do edit all my own videos. I wouldn't have had any of that. So that's just one example out of plenty on why you would want a credit card that is offering you guys a 0% intro APR for a specific amount of time on your purchases. And yes, your credit score is going to go down for a bit because you're carrying a balance from month to month. But as soon as you pay it off, your credit score is going to return to whatever it was prior to you making that purchase. But the point of getting a credit card that offers you a 0% intro APR on your purchases for a specific amount of time is to just leverage the bank's money to either make you more money by what you do with that purchase or just acquiring something that you really needed to personally get for yourself. But now that you guys know what a 0% intro APR credit card is for your purchases and why you would even want to get one in the first place, let's talk about which ones you guys should be applying for now. In this video, I'm going to be going over 6 credit cards that come with no annual fees, but more importantly, a 0% intro APR on your guys' purchases anywhere from 12 to 15 months. And also, every credit card that I'm going to be mentioning in this video will come with a one-time cash sign-up bonus once you guys spend a certain amount of money on that credit card within a specific amount of time. So if you guys are interested in finding out which credit cards these are and which ones I would recommend getting, then make sure to watch this video all the way to the end so that way you guys don't skip out on any valuable information that can help you out. If you're already subscribed, then welcome back. But if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Ismael Sandiford and you are now watching Just Money, where we talk about financial related topics such as personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. So jumping right into it, the first credit card we're going to be mentioning on our list is going to be called the Wells Fargo Active Cash Credit Card. This credit card is offering you guys a 0% intro APR on your purchases for 12 months from the day of account opening. So this means you can use this credit card for one whole entire year without paying any interest on it for any purchase that you make. All you need to do is make your minimum payment every month, and congratulations, you have an interest-free loan for an entire year. Other than that though, this credit card is going to have a sign-up bonus of $200 once you guys spend $500 in purchases within the first 3 months of opening this account. So not only do you get an interest-free loan for the year, but you also get a free $200 on top. And then two, if you think about it, you're going to be receiving even more money because this credit card, ladies and gentlemen, is going to give you 2% cash back on every single purchase that you make. You won't have to worry about rotating categories or tracking your spending because, ladies and gentlemen, this credit card will always give you 2% cash back no matter what. And just so you guys know, there will be a 3% foreign transaction fee, so I wouldn't recommend using this credit card outside of the United States. But lastly, just keep in mind, after the 0% intro APR is over for 12 months, you will have a variable APR anywhere from 20.24% to 29.99%, so just make sure to have this fully paid off before the year is done, so that way you don't have to get charged for any money that you're borrowing. Now, the second credit card we're going to be talking about is one of my personal favorite credit cards, which is going to be called the Chase Freedom Unlimited Credit Card. Ladies and gentlemen, this credit card is going to offer you a 0% intro APR for the first 15 months on your purchases, so you have a little over a year of not paying any interest on this credit card. Once these 15 months are over though, the APR on this credit card will be anywhere from 20.49% to 29.24%, so just make sure to get that paid down before your 15 months are up. This was actually the credit card that I took advantage of to get the camera that I'm using right now to film this video, so it's definitely not a bad credit card to have in your guys' arsenal. Other than that though, this credit card is going to give you a free one-time bonus of $150 once you guys spend $500 on this credit card within the first 3 months of opening the account. So once you guys make that one big purchase, you can use that free $150 that you got to contribute towards paying down whatever you purchase. But this credit card is also famous for the unlimited 1.5% cash back that you earn every purchase that you make. And then also too, it's also famous for the 3% cash back that it gives you on drugstore purchases and dining. It will also give you 5% cash back on travel purchased through the Chase travel portal, but honestly, that's not really enticing to me because I have never used this before, and more importantly, I don't like booking for travel through third-party websites because it's always a hassle to cancel or get in contact with the people. In fact, I don't even know anybody personally in my life that has ever booked for travel through the Chase travel portal. Let me know in the comments if you or anybody you know has ever done this before because I really genuinely would like to know. And also, I almost forgot to mention, this credit card does have a 3% foreign transaction fee, so just don't use it outside the United States, otherwise you're going to pay a fee. But anyways, moving on to our third credit card now that has a 0% intra APR on purchases. Our third credit card is going to be called the Capital One Quicksilver Rewards Credit Card. This credit card has a 0% intro APR on your purchases for 15 months, and then once these 15 months are up, you will be at a variable 19.99% to 29.99% interest rate depending on your credit worthiness. And if you guys are interested in applying for this credit card, I would personally make sure to have a credit score of at least 700 or more for best chances of approval, because this credit card is a little bit harder to get compared to the first two credit cards that I just mentioned. And the sign up cash bonus on this credit card is almost the same thing as the Chase Free Unlimited credit card, except this credit card is actually offering you $50 more. So once you guys spend $500 within the first 3 months of opening this account, then you will earn a free $200. So if you guys have a better credit score and you want a bigger bonus, then I would definitely go with this one versus going with the Chase Free Unlimited. But also, just like the Chase Free Unlimited credit card, you will also earn an unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase that you make. Other than that though, there will be no other cash back categories, just a solid 1.5% cash back on every purchase you make. And lastly, this is actually pretty good. There are no foreign transaction fees on this credit card whatsoever. Now, the fourth credit card we're going to be talking about now is actually another Capital One credit card. And the name of this Capital One credit card is going to be called the Savor One credit card. Now, just like the other Capital One credit card we talked about, this credit card as well will offer you a 0% intro APR on your purchases for the first 15 months from the day you open your account. And it's even going to offer you the same interest rate we just talked about on the Capital One Quicksilver credit card, which is a variable 19.99% to 29.99% interest rate once these 15 months are over. Now, this credit card will also offer you a $200 bonus once you guys spend $500 in the first 3 months of opening this account. So pretty much this is almost identical to the Quicksilver card we just talked about. But the biggest difference with this credit card is the cash back you'll be earning. You'll be earning an unlimited 3% cash back on dining, entertainment, popular streaming services, groceries, and then 1% cash back on every other purchase. But moving on to our fifth credit card now that has a 0% intro APR for your guys' purchases. The fifth credit card we're going to be talking about now is the Chase Freedom Flex card, which is actually the sister credit card to the Chase Freedom Unlimited credit card. Now, this credit card pretty much offers you the same thing that the Chase Freedom Unlimited credit card does. And a quick example of that is going to be the free $150 you guys get once you guys spend $500 on purchases within the first 3 months of opening this account. They also share the same interest rate once these 15 months are over, which is going to be a variable 20.49% to 29.24%. Both of these credit cards also give you 3% cash back on dining and drugstore purchases, and they also give you 5% cash back when you book for travel through the Chase travel portal. But the biggest two differences about both of these credit cards is that the Chase Freedom Flex card is going to give you 1% cash back, while the Chase Freedom Unlimited credit card, on the other hand, is going to give you an unlimited 1.5% cash back. But the other area where the Flex credit card might be better than the Chase Freedom Unlimited is through the 5% cash back on quarterly categories. Every quarter, you guys have the opportunity to earn 5% cash back in categories such as grocery stores, gas stations, fitness clubs, entertainment, McDonald's, and more. The only catch for this is, one, you have to activate it before the quarter starts, and two, you can only earn 5% cash back on those specific purchases all the way up to $1,500 each quarter. Once you pass those $1,500, you will no longer be receiving 5% cash back. You will now be receiving 1% cash back. But now moving on to our last credit card now, which is going to be called the Citi Custom Cash Credit Card. This credit card will also give you a 0% intro APR on your purchases for the first 15 months of account opening. After these 15 months are over, you will then be at a variable 19.24% to 29.24% based on your credit worthiness. Now, as far as the cash sign-up bonus goes, you guys are going to be earning a free $200 once you guys spend $1,500 on this credit card within the first 6 months of opening this account. Not gonna lie, that's kind of a lot of money you need to spend just to get $200 back for free, so this definitely wouldn't be my first choice as far as 0% intro APR credit cards go. But not gonna lie, one of the best enticing things about this credit card is that you're going to be earning 5% cash back on your top spending category each billing cycle. So if you spend the most on gas purchases, then you're going to be receiving 5% cash back on gas purchases. Or if you spend the most on grocery purchases, then you're going to be earning 5% cash back on grocery store purchases. But the only thing that sucks, not gonna lie, is the 5% cash back that you're earning on your top spending category will only go all the way up to $500 each billing cycle. After you guys pass that $500, then you will only be receiving 1% cash back on every purchase that you make. And just like most of the other credit cards we just talked about, there's also gonna be a 3% foreign transaction fee, just so you guys know. But that's gonna wrap it up for today's video, guys. Let me know in the comments below, which credit card do you think has the best 0% intro APR on purchases? I would like to know. Don't forget to get your guys' free stock at Robinhood that could potentially be worth all the way up to $200 $100 when you guys use my link in the description below. And also, if you guys are looking for a high yield savings account, I personally use SoFi. If you guys use my link in the description below, then you can potentially earn all the way up to $325 of free money. So I definitely wouldn't snooze on that while the offer is still available. And also, really quick, for those that don't know, I do offer one-on-one consultations. The link will always be in the description below. But if you guys want the opportunity to win a free 15-minute consultation from me, then just comment the word free game in the comments below and send an email to my business email, which you guys would like to talk about. I do pick a winner every Monday. But if you guys made it to the end of the video, we are at 50,461 subscribers at the time of this recording. So I do appreciate all who watch. I do post weekly videos for those that don't know. And if you guys haven't yet already, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't yet already, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that way you guys get notified every time I post a new video. And again, we talk about personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. We talk about how to get high limits on your guys' credit cards, talk about how to boost your personal credit, how to obtain business credit. We talk about real estate. We talk about mortgage loan programs. We talk about all that. So this is your one-stop shop. And also, really quick, for those that don't know, I'm a licensed real estate agent and a licensed mortgage loan originator in Southern California. So if you guys are trying to purchase a home, all my information will always be in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.